Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kickoff will be returned. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man,
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Sun Devils offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll run it with the draw play. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to throw wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown. Fouls. Made the defense look slow that time. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, ASU. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. QB in the clear now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
This one will be fair caught. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Running out of time in the pocket. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Dumps it down to the back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass not complete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Oh, a reverse. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Oh, here comes the reverse. Finds room at the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Arizona State, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. And he converts the 2-point try, now a 13-point game.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you...
On this winds up a safety.
Wait a second, you're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And the Volunteers are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Tennessee, 51. Arizona State, 29.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. He's picked for a third time tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
This try is no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tennessee. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, the ball on the ground. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's second down. The back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Sun Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing is open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Oh, a reverse.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Fowles. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution.